Well, who would have guessed? Today we are not going to talk about any RC cars. In fact, we are going to take a look at this Gundam kit. So recently I was in my local hobby store, basically trying to pick up some more Tamiya paint and some other accessories for the next model build. And then I came across this model kit. To my knowledge, my local hobby store normally they sell Tamiya superbike, some of the Tamiya touring car and rally cars, and they also sell Revell's fighter jet, and I think they also sell Tamiya battleship as well, and some other classic cars models. But only during my recent visit, I came across Gundam kit. So they finally decide there is a market for Gundam kit. So I'm quite happy to see they actually have quite a few different variety of Gundam kit available in the store. There are a lot of SD super deformed Gundam kit. There's also quite a lot of high grade and real grade Gundams. I have most of the real grade Gundams already. At least the ones that I like, I have already purchased them previously, and some of them I've done the unboxing video, and quite a lot of them is still in my collections inside my cabinet. I'm sure you guys will get to see them eventually. I just need to find time, to do an unboxing video of those Gundam kits that I still have in my collections. But today we are going to take a look at this one. This is quite a nice box, and what drawn my attention to it is the size of the box. It's actually quite big, and this is not the usual Bandai master grade kit. It is 1:100 scale, but it is not a MG, which is master grade, but this is actually the full mechanics from Gundam Seed. So the difference between, or what the full mechanics means, it means the model kit is, first of all, not the master grade, and full mechanics basically stand for the Gundam kit is mainly focusing on the mechanical parts. So hopefully there's quite a lot more details compared to any standard high grade and master grade Gundam kit. So this is the, GAT-X370 Raider Gundam. And obviously it is produced by Bandai Spirits, and it was first released in 2022, and as per most of the Bandai Gundam kit, they are all made in Japan. So being a 2022 release, which means it's the newish release, so it bears the blue Bandai logo, and the box art is pretty nice. So you can see the Raider Gundam as well as showing off its weapons. So let's take a quick look at the box art. This is the bottom side, and I believe it's the same on the top side. On the right hand side, you can see the finished product, and here it is telling us that the complete product is already painted. So when we just do a strict build, it might not look as good as this. We will see. And then there's some information about the weapon for the Raider Gundam. You can see the hatch can open to show the cannon, and there's also a transparent stand. I'm not sure if that is included inside the kit. We'll find out. And then there's more photos of the actual Raider Gundam, and I believe this Raider Gundam could transform from the mobile suit form to a bird form, and that's another reason why I've decided to pick it up, because I quite like a kind of hybrid in between a Gundam and a Transformer. I think it is pretty cool. Now take a look on the left hand side. There's more photos of the actual Raider Gundam, and that is the bird form. And you can also, if you happen to have the full mechanic version of the Calamity, you could also choose to pose the two together. So you have the Calamity standing on top of the bird form of the Raider Gundam. Pretty cool. Here is actually tell us the display parts for the MA form are included. That's great. So it has a small clear stand if you decide to display the Raider Gundam in the bird form. I think these one, you can buy this on their own. I have quite a few of them. I think I still have 2 or 3 packs of these new. So I could just open another one, so not a problem. I could display the Raider Gundam with my own stand, and that will just be an extra one if I decide to display it in the bird form. And then some information about Cosmic Group, and there's nothing on the underside. It's just the hobby store has decided to tape the box annoyingly. I do like to keep the box in pristine condition, but never mind, I would just have to cut open it. So let's do the unboxing, shall we? And the last cut. Here we go. Right, let's take a look. There's actually a security sticker inside the box. So let's take a look at all of the runners. So the first bag, it has a very striking red color. I think this is the rear kind of backpack, I believe. The color is really bright, looks pretty cool. And what I'm trying to look out for is to see whether the sprues actually have any undergate. It doesn't look like it. Maybe it is not a usual thing for full mechanics Gundam kits to have undergate, but the details is pretty good. It's not too bad. I think this is actually my first ever full mechanic Gundam kit, so I don't know what to expect, to be honest, but it seems like the details are pretty good. Next we have these very standard bright yellow color. The antenna looks really cool, looks very sharp as well. And then you have this kind of mint color. I think they are the claw and some other parts for the claw as well. I guess that's why they are molded in the same color. And then you can see the mouthpiece, the eye unit in translucent green, and then you have those weapons and the cable as well. The molding of the details is pretty good. It's very, very clean and very neat. And this one, I don't think it has undergate. Nope. I'm pretty certain full mechanics Gundam kit, they don't normally come with undergate. Third bag, there's more kind of wing parts. Pretty good details again. And you have some stickers, and these one are normal stickers and they are pre-cut, so that's nice and easy for me to apply them. And you have the chest piece, very detailed. And then you have another black runner with more body armor. I think these are the shoulder pads. And I don't know if these are, I think these are the foot. Definitely it's the foot. The molding is very, very neat and very detailed as well, which I like. And I guess this is what they mean by being a full mechanic Gundam kit, is mainly focusing on the mechanical parts. And another black runner. See the details? It's pretty cool. I quite like it. Look at that details. It's very, very cool. And there's also some metallic green stickers for the eye unit, for the head as well. Quite a big bag here. So these are the there are some joints. I think these are the kind of inner frame mechanism. Quite a lot of details there. Sorry about the rattling noise. And then there's another black runner on the other side. Very cool detailing on the grey molding. And then you have the clear parts, so that is the stand for the bird form. I'm glad it comes with the kit. And then there is a darker grey runner underneath. And look at those details. It's very cool. And then the lighter grey runner. It's very mechanical. It would probably look really good if I airbrush this runner with the gunmetal, but I'm not sure if I will be doing any airbrushing on this model kit. I think for this one I probably will just do a strict build, maybe a bit of polishing, and then apply the decals so you guys can see what it actually looks like without any coloring or airbrushing. And another grey runner with more joints. And you have the hand right here at the top. I like the trigger finger. So these are mainly the joint parts. And then the last bag, which is H2, is just another grey runner. Very nice. And last but not least, let's see what else in the box. I think that is it. Very lastly, you get the user menu. Raider Gundam. And there's some photo of the mobile suit form and the bird form. And let's take a look at the inside. So first page normally is the checklist on the runner. You can see there's quite a lot of parts that we won't be using for the build. And as always, the instructions are normally split into various parts on the body. So it looks like step 1, we will be building the 2 arms, and then the chest unit and the head unit. and then you build this lower half, which are the legs, the waist, and some of the weapons, I believe, and the backpack. And then I think they show you how to attach the weapons and how to transform to the bird form. Very cool. And pretty standard building guide by Bandai. It's always very clear and easy to follow. It's quite a lot of pages, being a full mechanic mobile suit. Step 4, the transformation part. So it shows you how to transform from the mobile suit into the bird form. Looks like there's quite a lot of moving parts on the legs, so you could fold them up. And here we go, another photo of the Calamity, posing together with the Raider Gundam bird form. And here it shows you where to apply the stickers. So this is probably going to take a while. There's quite a lot of stickers, but at least they are pre-cut stickers. They're not water slides, so it will be a lot quicker in finishing with the decals application. And if you decide to paint or airbrush the Raider Gundam, these are the colors that you will need. And of course you don't have to follow the instruction, you could just paint it however way you like. So the entire booklet looks like it's only the front and back cover that they have printed in color. The rest are just grayscale. Oh well. Okay, so that's everything inside the Raider Gundam building kit. It doesn't look like there's too many runners on this model kit comparing to the third-party Gundam kit. This is probably less than half the amount of runners. Looks like I'm struggling a little bit in packing everything back into the box, but that is okay. I probably will build this Gundam fairly shortly. So, as I mentioned earlier, this Raider Gundam I'm going to strict build rather than doing any coloring, because this is not one of my favorite Gundam unit. I just happened to see it in the local hobby store, and I don't own any full mechanics version of the Gundam, and this is my first. And also it transforms as well, is pretty cool. Now, thinking about the full mechanics, I think I lied about this one being my first Gundam kit, which falls into the full mechanics series. I believe I have another Gundam kit that I have previously unboxed that is also full mechanics. It is, I can't even remember, it might be one of those from the Mercury story. I think it's one of those. I can't really remember. I need to look up my video history. I'm pretty sure that one was a full mechanics rather than a MG Gundam. So I'm pretty sure this one is my second full mechanics Gundam kit, and it looks pretty cool with the color separations that we saw inside the box. So I'm sure even with a strict build, it will look pretty similar to what they're showing here, even though they claim this one, they have painted it. And hopefully when I do the strict build with a little bit of polishing, it will look something similar to this. And obviously it won't be as good and as smooth, but I'm sure we will get close to 80% to the finishing. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this very quick unboxing video of the Raider Gundam. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick video and enjoy building your Gundam, and also enjoy collecting your model cars and building your RC cars as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.